ערב טוב, אנחנו שוב כאן בראיונות עם אנשי המדע ברפואה.
Good evening. Imagine not being able to move your hands, arms, or legs. Devastating. But today we'll meet the absolutely brilliant and awe-inspiring Dr. Amit Gopher. He did not allow his disabilities to stop him from living or from helping millions of others.
נשמע עכשיו מדוקטור עמוד השדרה ומדוקטור ספן העובדים כרגע בבית חולים הדסה.
ערב טוב. אני דוקטור עמוד השדרה. The brain and the spinal cord make up the central nervous system. Nerves are sort of like wires that carry messages or impulses around the body. But sometimes, because of a trauma, a very serious accident, or because of a disease, the spinal cord can be damaged. This is called the spinal cord injury. When the nerves in a person's body cannot send messages to the brain, the person may experience paralysis. This means the person cannot move and sometimes cannot even feel anything.
Erev Tov, ani Dr. Spy. Paraplegics are able to fully use their arms and hands, but are weak or unable at all to move or feel their legs. Some paraplegics are completely paralyzed from the waist down and are wheelchair bound.
21 שנה נפצעתי בצבא, וכתוצאה מהפציעה שלי אני משותק בגפיים תחתון. באחד הקליניקות שהייתי עושה טיפולים, נפגשתי עם עמית גופר, שהוא גם עובר טיפולים שמה. גם אנחנו שמשתתקים באמצע החיים, אנחנו לא מתנתקים מההליכה. אנחנו גם לפעמים יש לנו חלומות שאנחנו הולכים ורצים.
A revolutionary system that enables paraplegics to walk, climb stairs, and even participate in marathons.
So this was like my great motivation that it will be kind of replacement to wheelchairs.
You heard that Dr. Gopher is in a wheelchair from a terrible car accident in 1997. Incidentally, he was not able to use the rewalk himself.
In the near future, we are going to continue to develop the device so a quadriplegic or tetraplegic like myself will be able to use it.
אין דבר העומד בפני הרצון. Nothing stands in the way of a great will. Dr. Gopher kept working and eventually invented a new invention that even quadriplegics like him could use.
Now please listen to the inspiring story of the Up and Ride.
First, let me explain to you that Dr. Gopher is not a paraplegic, but rather a quadriplegic. Quadriplegia is also known as tetraplegia. This means a person who experiences paralysis in all four limbs, the legs and arms.
To operate the rewalk, a person needs to use his hands. So quadriplegics, like Dr. Gopher, are not able to use the rewalk. Dr. Gopher's spinal cord injury affected all four of his limbs.
The Up and Ride brings quadriplegics from a sitting position to an upright position, both indoors and outdoors. It can negotiate a variety of surfaces, sidewalks, and slopes, responding automatically to obstacles and hazards.
Being able to stand and move is extremely important for people's psychological health, not only the physical one, and the dignity of the person, self-esteem.
Hello and welcome to our Refuah Health Talk. Today we will look at a simple yet life-saving bandage.
ברוכים הבאים שיחות בענייני בריאות. בתהילים כתוב, הרופא לשרירי לב ומחבר שטפתם.
The platelets in our blood come to the rescue when we bleed, but sometimes the injury is so big that it needs more help. Fantastic new bandages were invented by Jewish doctors that are saving lives all over the world.
שלום, מה שמך?
שמי ברנרד בר נתן.
ואיפה נולדת?
נולדתי בניו יורק בשנת 1979. המשפחה שלי עשתה עלייה לישראל.
מה ההמצאה שלך?
ההמצאה שלי היא תחבושת.
למה ראית לנכון? להמציא תחבושת חדשה?
בצבא הייתי חובש וראיתי שהתחבושת מ-1942. לא ייתכן שעדיין לא המציאו תחבושת חדישה יותר.
Wow, you didn't even have any medical training. It's amazing how you thought of the idea of experimenting with different ways of increasing the amount of pressure that could be applied to the wound. The new bandage that you eventually created became known as the Israeli bandage.
תמיד ידעתי שיש דרך טובה יותר.
Today, this bandage is not just being used by the military. In fact, it is becoming standard in first aid kits all over the world.
אני חושב לעתים קרובות על האמרה ממסכת סנהדרין, וכל המקיים נפש אחת מישראל מעלים עליו כאילו קיים עולם מלא.
If you save one life, it's like you saved the whole world.
יום אחד כשאגיע לפתח גן עדן, ישאלו אותי, זה אתה שהמצאת את התחבושת?
בטוח שיגידו לך, יש לך מקום מובטח אצלנו.
The emergency bandage, nicknamed the Israeli bandage by U.S. troops, debuted in 2000. Invented by an IDF medic, the device is designed to stop the bleeding of traumatic hemorrhage wounds. It is the only device of its kind that utilizes a patented pressure applicator to exert approximately 30 pounds of pressure at the wound site. And practically any type of wound can be wrapped with the bandage. Unfold the bandage and notice that your hands never need to touch the sterile non-stick pad. Place the sterile pad on the wound in such a way that the pressure applicator is offset to the side of the wound. Wrap one revolution of the cloth leader. Insert into the pressure applicator and begin wrapping in the opposite direction, tightening as you go. Once you complete the wrap, insert one side of the closure bar into 2 or more fabric folds, like a pin in a shirt pocket, to secure the wrap.
שלום וברוכים הבאים לשיחות על ענייני הבריאות. מה שמך ומה ההמצאה שלך?
שלום, אני יוסי ברוס, ואני המצאתי הרבה המצאות והרבה פטנטים.
יוסי, ספר לי קצת על עצמך.
נולדתי בבודפסט, בגיל 3 עליתי לישראל, והיינו אחד השני והחיים בארץ לא היו קלים באותה תקופה. I am an entrepreneur, engineer, and inventor.
I hear that you have over 500 patents on inventions and more than 25 companies in America and all over the world. Incredible! יוסי, איך זה שיש לך כל כך הרבה פטנטים?
I did the army and went to the Technion Institute of Technology. From then on, I was always an inventor. בכל מצב אמרתי לעצמי, אני יכול לעשות להמציא עוד חידושים. יש לי הרבה חברות בעולם, אבל באף מקום אני לא מרגיש בנוח. הבית שלי רק בישראל.
One of the many brilliant inventions that you've helped develop is the nanoretina. We are fortunate to have with us today Dr. Naim from Tel HaShomer Hospital. Shalom.
Shalom. Your eyes and your brain work together to see. If your eyes can't send messages to your brain due to aging or disease, a person may become visually impaired or even blind. Yossi developed the nanoretina for people whose retina is damaged. The main idea for the nanoretina is that it helps send messages through a damaged retina to the brain.
Shalom. I am Dr. Becker. I work closely with Yossi the inventor. The nanoretina consists of 2 parts, a digital chip implant and special eyeglasses. The special glasses shine a special infrared light into the patient's eye and to the chip to activate the chip. One side of the
One side of the chip is covered in tiny nanotechnology light sensors. The back side of the chip has projections that look like spikes that connect with the natural rods and cones of the retina so the image can transmit through the optic nerve into the brain.
The nano-retina really helps us strengthen our understanding of the Bracha Pokeach Ivri.
שלום, וברוכים הבאים לשיחות בנושא מדע רפואי. היום אנחנו נלמד על תחבושת אישית וונדקלט, שיכולה לעצור דימום בלתי נשלט. התחבושת וונדקלט נראית לכאורה כמו תחבושת רגילה.
Compression is one way to prevent severe bleeding, but it is not always possible, especially when the patient has internal bleeding in his body. A team of Israeli scientists from the Core Scientific Creations invented the wound clot bandage. Looks so simple, but it is incredible. It not only stops severe bleeding within minutes without the need to apply pressure, but it actually helps the blood's natural process of clotting. The brilliant mind behind the science of the wound clot is Dr. Shani Eliyahu Brooks.
יש לי את הכבוד הגדול להציג לפניכם מדענית ישראלית מוכשרת, שני אליהו ברוקס.
If your eyes can't send messages to your brain due to aging or disease, a person may become visually...
A special unique chemical structure that we created allows the bandage to immediately start absorbing an enormous amount of blood. Then the gauze transforms or changes into a gel-like state. The more blood that is absorbed, the quicker the body's clotting process can begin. The bandage can stay on a wound for 24 hours. This is enough time to get the patient to a hospital. The bandage does not need to be removed because it is bioabsorbable. Bioabsorbable? What does that mean? Bioabsorbable means that the bandage will break down on its own, so you don't need to remove it. If you had to remove it, there would be a great danger that the bandage may tear and reopen the wound. But since wound clot breaks down on its own, doctors do not need to remove it, and there's no fear or danger of destroying the membrane of the clot. This is basically the trick or the patent that we developed. היום תחבושת זו נמצאת בשימוש הצבא הישראלי בניתוחים בבתי חולים ובטיפולי שיניים וגם משמשת לחולים בכל רחבי העולם.
וונדקלט הוא מוצר מאוד זול, כך שזה חוסך הרבה כסף והכי חשוב הוא הצלת חיי האדם.